Namaste, kings and queens. Welcome to my channel. I'm Intuitive Flow. If you are new and if you're returning, welcome back, spiritual family. So, we're at it again. Another late night, early morning reading. And this is sort of a continuation to the previous reading. It hasn't uploaded yet. It's scheduled to upload at 5 a.m. But the last three cards that came out, source advised that I go deeper. So that's what we're doing. If you haven't checked out that reading, you may benefit from watching that one first, or vice versa, just depending on your situation, my loves. So before we hop in, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I was going to say only if your comments are respectful, leave your comments, but if they're not respectful, I'll simply delete it. Okay? Period. Now before we get into the cards, I did get a download. And the download was, you may have been thinking that you weren't good enough for someone, but all along, they really felt that they weren't good enough for you. See, oftentimes we connect with people who we meet prematurely or in certain stages in our lives that ultimately we want to evolve from. And when we don't evolve, when we feel like it's time, that may cause insecurities if you're not tapped in, tuned in, and turned on with the Most High, whom keeps us balanced and full of faith. Now, the energy I picked up on is a masculine who has a lot of shit going on in their lives. Okay, couldn't be a Scorpio, could be a Leo, but this masculine is feeling that they don't amount to the value of a person that they feel you deserve. Now, this could be causing a lot of insecurities within this person, especially if it's a masculine, because men deal with insecurities as well. They just sometimes do a better job at hiding it. But there's somebody who is in denial, or they really can't believe or don't understand why you would want someone like them. Okay? And they may not even be going through it all that bad, but they may have an illness, they may be struggling financially, or as it pertains to their living or their lifestyle. Somebody may be going through a really, really tough transition or transformation. Hence, we have transformation at the bottom of this deck. Reinvention of self, level up, and warrior. So this person is more of a warrior than they believe, but I feel like they're coming to their senses. They're coming to their to terms as it pertains to this, and they are going to want to make an offer. They're standing in their truth, or this is you. But again, I picked up on your person or a masculine. Okay. In the previous reading, we picked up on someone going through a very spiritual lesson, or someone feeling as though they were thankful for a spiritual lesson as it pertains to you. Now, You could have been the one to provide a spiritual lesson, excuse me, but they also went through a karmic lesson. And as they were searching for the lesson in the situation, they found themselves. And you know, it's very interesting. As soon as they found themselves, they thought about you. These three I left like this strategically because they all fit the message. I feel you leaving me behind. I feel you even though we are apart, which this came out in the last message. And when I split the deck, it was still there. Okay, confirmation. And then I want to be more than friends is here. So you could have friend zoned this person. You could have simply walked away, not to spite them or to make them feel less than, but because you had shit to do too. We're all on our individual journeys. So I definitely do feel like this person who has come to their senses, who has gained strength within isolation, they've definitely gone within, or this is you. Please take it how it resonates. I'm just picking up on the energy. Okay. Um, they went, they've gone within for answers. They've sat in silence and they've processed. And out of that, they've tamed a lot of things about themselves that maybe used to be very loose previously or in the past. Um, and you know what else I'm getting? It's giving you tamed a lion even though you were at a distance. It's like this person, through every step of their transformation, they thought about you. Now I'm picking up, this person may have used you as motivation to become a better person, even though they were being guided by source to do it for themselves. Okay. You being in the forefront of their mind kept them going. Uh-huh. So anyway, let's dive in. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Ancestral wisdom has been gained here through this person or you being left out in the code. I feel like God wanted you or this person to be at the lowest point, or what seems as the lowest point in your life, so that you can gain this ancestral wisdom your ancestors have been attempting to give you for a very long time. For some of you guys, about 5 years. Now you or this person are ready to attain this higher knowledge. You could be an old soul. They could be an old soul. Clarify this. Confirmation with the dog barking. The Magician. Ooh, you are this person. You're gaining a lot of power. Massive. I mean, your strength has magnetized so much that I feel like it scares you or it scares this person. Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. There's a lot of things that had to be cut out of this person's life before they could gain this ancestral wisdom. I am picking up on somebody who was very high maintenance or only thought about themselves or spent a lot of spent a large portion of their lives being self-centered, doing what makes them happy, which isn't a bad thing, but I feel like it was leading them down a path that was wayward or a dead end. Okay, there was no life, okay, on the path that they were heading. They kept being misused, mistreated, lied on, cheated on. They were doing it to other people too. But I feel like this person, I'm going to just say you're a person or this person so I don't keep going back and forth. Just, y'all know the drill, okay? If you need to flip it, flip it. But they've definitely come out of a woe is me mentality and are now gaining their power, their strength, their courage to step into their power and utilize all the resources that was given to them at birth. Now, this is real happiness. This is real wish fulfillment when you tap into your power. Mm-hmm. Clarify solitude. Seven of Cups. Mm-hmm. This is giving me the energy of during solitude or silence or the energy of isolation. This person had time to think about what their weaknesses and their strengths were. Mm-hmm. The Empress with the Eight of Swords. All right, coming out of the energy of imprisonment. Look, these are the same three cards that came on in the last reading as well. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Empress, with the Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, there is a third party here. Could be on your end, could be on their end, could be money. Mm-hmm. Money could have been third party as it pertains to you guys because we have the Five of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles here. I feel like this person's means to be able to provide for you um, really got in the way of you all moving forward at one point. I told you guys, they just seen that you deserve way more than they could provide. But they know their strengths now. They know their weaknesses now. They know what ticks them off. They know what triggers them. They know what to steer away from. They know what to go towards now because they went within. Mm-hmm. Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yep. For a lot of you, that's the main thing that they were waiting for, is for their ships to come in, especially as it pertains to money here with the Page of Pentacles. This is a very solid offer that is bound to grow and provide a long lasting stream of wealth if attained, sustained, and maintained with integrity. I feel like that's real success. Not only if you can gain it, but when you're able to maintain it with integrity. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Karmic lesson clarified by the Four of Wands. They want to marry you. I feel like the lesson within this karmic situation, whomever they were dealing with, or you, um, is that they realize what it is that they do want in a partnership and they realize what it is that they don't want. I told you they were learning themselves, going through a major rebirth. And they came out new. This could be somebody who in the past never even wanted to get married because they were dealing with people who they couldn't see themselves marrying. Yep. Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, Eight of Cups. So they would walk away. A lot of them didn't realize why situations would end, but it was because they were on this journey towards their true wish fulfillment, especially as it pertains to partnership. Look at this. I love this. Yeah. A lot of people couldn't understand their personality in certain relationships. I will say that. I don't even think that they did, but now they do. But the reason why they could have been very like stern or self-centered or picky, maybe even annoying as it pertains to little perks or the way they like things, because that was making it harder for the karmics to sustain them for a long time. So maybe they were in relationships for maybe a year or two, maybe 3 to 4 at the max, but then it would go cold because this person knows the person that they're meant to be with will fully understand them and would be the one to provide wish fulfillment. They wouldn't have to go out and seek it elsewhere. Queen of Wands here. Wow. Now they do know it's some competition around you, or they're willing to fight for you, or they're willing to prove to you. But I feel like they're not gonna have to prove anything. Wow, justice. Yeah. Balance. You could be dealing with the Libra, but balance is being restored. They're coming in with the truth. I told you guys that on the last one. There is a karmic holding on to them though, with the devil and the Four of Pentacles. Could be a Capricorn, or this is you. Yeah, somebody felt that they had this person's happiness in their hands. Like, you won't be happy without me. All along, they already seen their happiness with you. They were holding on to you. Could have been in a toxic way at one point, but they healed from that. They could have also been projecting toxicity onto you mentally because they were in a toxic situation. But then when they removed themselves, when they broke the chains, yeah, you see how that flipped in reverse? Yeah, when they released that shit, then they were able to see clearly. Okay, so that's what I have. I pray it helps. Like the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.